Howdy everybody! Today I will be showing you how to remove the threads of a broken bolt by welding a nut on top. Here is our suspect today. Still have a little bit of room to mess with, and the first step I'll be starting out with is to clean the surface area of both the threads and the nut that we will be welding on. This is extremely important to ensure a clean bond and so that it accepts the weld. There we are. They're already cleaned. Now, the next step is to size up the nut that you will be welding on. You want it to be slightly smaller than the bolt you will be extracting, as to not have any chance of hitting the area on the outside, and that you can really pack on forming the threads to the nut. I like to think of it as you're building up the original bolt, as this is the head, if that makes sense. Now to my welder. I am on 65 amperage and medium wire speed. This is just an even mix so that I can get a good impact for the weld to hit, and that I could still build my weld up. Now, the safety goggles are coming off and the helmet's coming on. We first test it and it is working. Now, this is quite a simple process if you have the right size nut, as you won't be able to mess it up potentially unless the weld breaks, of course. Now here we go. I have been notified you can videotape welding, so we will see. Here we are. Make it a little more center. First, I started out with the solid tack just to make sure it's a good placement, and it seems to be very straight up and down. Now I'll go with filling the nut with weld. You can get a video of the top too. Good. Here we are. Now filling up the nut with weld. Make sure to get all sides of the nut. Can you guys see that or what? Now that was a little bit extreme. You don't need to fill the nut completely, but for easy removal purposes, that's what I did. Now I'll be seeing if I can extract it properly and if we are successful with extracting the bolt via welding a nut on top. And indeed we were. As you guys can see, it is coming out perfectly smooth. Bingo.